Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be reviewing Hot Wheels Unleashed. Milestone Italy's new IP, Hot Wheels Unleashed, offers a brilliant combination of racing, imagination and customization, which I will show you in today's video. But first and foremost, big thank you to Antonio Barber for gifting me a copy of this game. Very much appreciated, and this video wouldn't be made possible without you. So I will be covering and reviewing Hot Wheels Unleashed on my PC here today. 120 frames locked all the time, very solid frame rate. This game did not drop at any point. I am using an RTX 2080 Super with a Ryzen 3700X, so if your specs are very similar to mine, or maybe even better, you will have absolutely no issues running this magnificent game. So in today's review I will be covering the way the graphics look, the way the gameplay feels, the multiplayer aspects, and even the customization as well. So far my experience has been really good, and I'm actually very much looking forward to telling you exactly how I feel about this game and giving you a solid, full, complete review. So here we are then in the main menu. You're going to spend a bit of time in here because of course this is where it gets from point A to point B. So in the home menu I have plenty of menus to go in through. We're going to be taking a look at everything in detail towards the end of this video, or even just some point through it. We have quick modes where you can go for normal races, split screen races, which I'll show in a little bit, time attacks, track builders, and even editors for liveries, and even downloading other people's liveries that they have made, because most time than not they make better liveries than I do. But let's be honest guys, we're going to be spending most of our time here in the Hot Wheels City Rumble mode. This is effectively your career mode of Hot Wheels Unleashed, which separates the entire map with quick races, boss races, time attacks, and even secret races you have to experience and try and figure out how to do or to unlock during a race session, which I'm actually yet to find any myself, so far they're pretty well hidden. But let's jump into a little time attack mode. I've already done this one, I've even done a video guide, so if you have any issues with this particular one, you can check out the guide as well. But it's a very simple concept. It's going to be a time attack. They've given you a specific challenge to do. All you need to do is beat it in the allotted time. Now of course it goes a little bit beyond that. If you're an advanced player, you don't want to just be successful in the sense of just completing the first objective. You want to go for the full Unleashed goal, which gives you that extra couple of points, and the points are then used to purchase more cars, purchase more packs that give you cars, etc, etc. We will be going into that in more detail, but for the time being, the Hot Wheels City Rumble mode, the career mode, is effectively where I've spent most of my time, and I will continue to spend all of my time here until I've got every single Unleashed goal. And now speaking of customization, I bet you didn't think there's going to be a basement area for you to customize exactly how you wanted it. This little feature blew me away because this is different to what we've ever had in a Milestone game. The similar colour palettes and the similar editing tools are still there, but this is really refreshing because if you're going to be making tracks in your own basement effectively, you can then customize the basement to really match it. So you could have a wonderful theme just basically based around the track, or just around the actual basement that you're in. And I think that's a really clever feature, and I love it. I really do. It's something so small, but something so cherished from me, because you can change decorations, you can change the colours of the walls, even the kitchen cabinets and maybe settees as well. But for me, I love this little feature because it gives it personality. My basement will be different to yours, and all my tracks will feature a different look and feel just because of my wonderful little basement. Customization certainly doesn't stop there though. It's not just the basement, you can customize every single car in this game. And if you've played Milestone games before, such as Ride 4, maybe a MotoGP game, you're going to be very familiar with the stickers in this game and the idea of editing particular parts. I love this feature. In the bike games that Milestone have, that you can customize the bikes with adding stickers, changing liveries, changing colours, it's a great feature. Milestone continue to double down on this because it is awesome. Changing the stickers, changing the colours, it's just what we need for that ultimate personalization. And I'm going to say personalization and imagination a lot in this video, because that's what Milestone really captures with Hot Wheels Unleashed. The actual feeling of this is mine is just brilliant. It is just gives the game a much bigger personality than I think any of us expected before it came out. And of course, if you're like me and you love your creation and you want to show it to the world, you can do that. You can bang it online, upload it to the community, and let everyone see your creation, and even let them use it as well. So you might even find you going up against your own creations online in the multiplayer mode. Now that could be crazy, because you'll be going up against your creations, you'll be going up against theirs, everyone sharing their imagination and personality together in one racing package. Now I went through and I customised my basement how I kind of liked it with the stuff that I had unlocked at the point, and I thought why not then go a little step further and create my ultimate track in my ultimate basement. And this is where things got a little bit down for me. I found the track editing in this one really difficult. I expected something very similar to the likes of MXGP or Monster Energy Supercross, but this one, I found it really tough to manoeuvre around. I couldn't seem to get the angles right, couldn't seem to get the sort of dimensions of where I wanted things to go. I had a tough time with it. Now, you're probably going to be a lot better at this than I am because I very rarely make tracks in games. I'm not that great at them. But I can see people making some incredible tracks, and I have tried one or two, and they went from very impressive to absolute garbage. So you're going to be having a fun with this one if you enjoy doing that sort of stuff. But again, it doubles down with the personality and creativity, sharing your wacky designs to the public and letting them try and taste the toughest defeat they'll ever have by making an absolutely impossible course, or just giving them a bit of a confidence and motivator boost by making a lovely easy track. Whatever you tend to do, it's entirely up to you. You can upload it to the community and let everyone try it out and see what they think. But before you get any ideas about making an absolute torture track, just remember that you also have to complete your own track to validate it. So even if it's an absolute shambles, you still need to complete it to validate it. So bear that in mind, you masochists out there. Now there's a feature that I did not expect to see in 2021, but I'm still pleased that it's there. Split screen is a thing in Hot Wheels Unleashed, and it played absolutely fantastically. Played with my friend who unfortunately has never played a racing game before, but you guys tend to ask me all the time in my video game reviews, is there split screen available? And I gotta say, Milestone have come through and decided to chuck in split screen for Hot Wheels Unleashed. And I think that's a great thing because not everyone plays online still. Some people just want to play alongside each other, maybe sitting in the same television on the same console, and there you go. Hot Wheels Unleashed has catered to those people's needs, and I think it's fantastic because it's something that has died out in a lot of games, and sometimes you just wish you could play a bit of split screen with a pal or maybe a good friend or maybe a girlfriend or lover and just have a different experience for a change. It's very good. I'm happy that they've included this. Not a feature I'll ever use again, but I was happy to have a race with my friend who unfortunately wasn't very good. So now we need to look at the cars. We've seen a lot of cars in this video already, but now let me show you the actual amount of cars in this game. I'm yet to unlock every single car, but I will be showing you the amount of cars I have unlocked at this point. You can upgrade every single car, you can even upgrade them and scrap them if you want to dismantle them, or you could even sell them for a different amount of points as well. Now the currency in this game works by Hot Wheel coins and then some gears. The Hot Wheel coins are used to open packs and maybe to buy cars, and then the gears are there to upgrade those cars for additional track pieces and even additional items in your basement, so you can customize it however you want. But as you can see, I've scrolled through pretty much all of the cars in the game, and most of them are in a blind box, which I'll show you in detail on how you actually acquire the blind box. But for the time being, I don't have enough credits. I'm currently only on 168 Hot Wheel coins and only 140 gears, so that means I've got to earn a little bit more and then jump into the blind box mode and have a look to open boxes. Now I know what you're thinking, and you're thinking the worst. Microtransactions, but let me tell you, and let me tell you proudly, Milestone have not included microtransactions. There is no microtransactions, there is no pay to win in Hot Wheels Unleashed, and for goodness sake, that is fantastic. I detest microtransactions, so Milestone, God bless you for keeping that trend alive somehow, still in 2021. Now I've shown you pretty much all of the features, so now it's time to talk gameplay. I guess this one is the most important in the sense of you really want to make sure that this is going to be the game for you. And let me tell you, if you've played a car game before, if you've played a bike game before, if you've played any of Milestone games, this is going to feel very, very familiar, for whether it be Time Attack that we're doing now against our Ghost, or maybe racing online or even in the career mode. The gameplay is fantastic. The idea of drifting around corners to increase boost and then finally launch your boost and get it across big gaps, and it's just really, really good. I am super impressed with the competitiveness of the AI in this game. Now, Milestone games usually aren't very competitive in the sense of AI. The AI tend to lag behind a little bit for the more advanced players. This time, it's quite the contrary. The hardest difficulty gives me some heck of a tough time. Really tough challenges, and the videos I've been making on Hot Wheels Unleashed so far have been so entertaining and so enthralling because the AI is just so competitive. You don't know when they're going to boost, you don't know if they're going to bump you out of the way, or if they're just going to be ultimately way quicker than you. It's great, it really is. The gameplay feels fantastic, the graphics look awesome. I really love the graphics, the idea of it just feeling like a children's imagination playing with these Hot Wheels cars. You can see fingertips on the cars every now and again as the cars get dirtier and muddier. You can see the tracks as built into a real world to give that in sort of imagination again about these cars racing from just a person's perspective. It is really cool. I cannot honestly stress how good it is and how creative this game has been, from the soundtrack, which is awesome, to the gameplay, which is competitive and compelling, to just the majority of this game being fun and exciting, and it honestly leaves you with so much stuff to do. I'll be forever returning back to this game to complete all the secret challenges, to unlock every single car, and to have some amazing races. Honestly, it's a massive thumbs up from me. I'm really impressed with this game. I can't unfortunately show you much of the soundtrack right now because I don't think I'll be monetized afterwards, but I would highly recommend you just check out the soundtrack to this game. It sounds awesome, it's exciting, and it's extremely thrilling. So Milestone, major good job from me. Absolutely love this game, and it's been a massive surprise to see how good and how enjoyable this game is. So upon that note, guys, thanks for watching as always. I really hope this review has covered everything you needed to know about Hot Wheels Unleashed. If it has, let me know in the comments section down below. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and even consider subscribing for many more DrAce uploads, live streams and reviews. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.
Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.